city of La Catrinas, Capula, Mexico. Hi, broadcasting not live from Morelia, Mexico, I'm Bill the Geek. This is the Bill Dallas Lewis channel, and we make videos about the joys of living in Mexico. We have a new Facebook group. It's called Mexico Expats Living in Mexico, Bill Dallas Lewis. Join us, get updates, leave comments, put on your pictures. There's a link in the description below. We're going to the town of the Catrinas. You may have seen a Catrina somewhere, didn't really know what it was, thought it was kind of cool, but really don't know what it's all about. They're famous all over the world. We're going to take you to the town that makes them. They're famous around the world for this, and at the end of this video we're going to go into many of the different shops so you can see why you need to go there and buy a bunch of these for yourself and for gifts for you and all of your family. I'm going to tell you how I got there. I'm going to suggest to you how you should get there, and I'm going to tell you where the place is. Let's go. Just an upfront travel tip. I took the bus there, and they drop you off kind of in the middle of nowhere. You have to walk about a mile to get to the town. There is a direct bus that goes right into town, but it's not the most comfortable bus. From Morelia, the trip is certainly worth taking, but you might just want to pay for a taxi to get there. It's going to cost you about 400 pesos, that's $20 one way, but it's well worth it. And that way it's only going to take you about 35 minutes to get there instead of an hour and a half. Let's look at the map. You can see Morelia over there on the right-hand side, and you take a direct route from Morelia to Capula. And if you drive, it's only like a 25-minute trip, but the bus really strings things out. And you can see Quiroga over there on the left-hand side. And we did a video about that just before this video, and the place is named after Bosco de Quiroga. He was the first bishop of Michoacan. He was a priest and a judge arriving in Mexico around the year 1532. He's going to come up in this presentation. So this is where the bus dropped me off, the city of Capula, the land of Catrinas, and it's about a half a mile, 3/4 of a mile walk into the city. That's why I suggest you take a taxi directly into town. Of course, La Catrina you see this right from off the road. You can't miss it. I've been on buses and I've gone by this many a time. La Catrina has a big history behind it. I'm going to tell that story momentarily. This statue right here, right outside of the city, is about 15 feet tall. It's beautiful, and we're going to go into town in a second and see the many shops where you can buy these things. Before we go into town, let's talk about Jose Guadalupe Posada, who is a cartoonist and a political cartoonist. And he started drawing these two-dimensional Catrinas in the early 1900s, and it was a message, and the message was saying, oh, you guys dress up in all these European clothes and forget about your indigenous backgrounds. Shame on you. And in the early 1900s, other artists took it from two-dimensional to three-dimensional figures, and that's what you're about to see now. So I leave the statue, and a lady was walking by me, and I asked her in Spanish. I said, "Where's El Centro?" And she said, "Just keep on walking straight, you'll get there." And it was a beautiful, beautiful walk, peaceful with horses and trees, but it was almost a mile. That's why I suggest you take the direct bus right into El Centro. And here's an elementary school named Bosco de Quiroga. We did a video about that previous to this video, and he went into various towns and gave them specialties or appreciated what they created specially. And that town is called Quiroga. He was a bishop, the first bishop in Michoacan, and he was also a priest and an attorney. I finally get to town. The population is only almost 6,000 people. I walked down some side streets, very quaint. I looked into some of the homes, very large. I don't know if I could live there, though. I bet you could find a wonderful place. The town is also known for its pottery creations as well as La Catrinas. In town, this is right across the street from the plaza. There's a butcher shop, places to eat. The plaza is beautiful. That's the police station right off of the plaza. The policeman helped me figure out where to get a bus back to Morelia. You can see how nice and clean the sky is, no clouds. And this is at about 12:30 in the afternoon. And they say you have to eat the enchiladas. They're cooking and people enjoying eating. And right here, this is the corner of the plaza where you would catch a direct bus back from this town straight into El Centro, Morelia. And right off of the plaza, there's a fabulous giant church with a beautiful courtyard and this excellent ceiling, a must-see. Let's visit our first shop, filled with Catrinas. Big ones, little ones. They have earrings. They have life-sized Catrinas. And they say there are about 60 families in town that create all of the statues and the artwork. Please leave a comment. Tell us what you think. Hey, if you liked the video, click the like button. If you know somebody that wants to visit Mexico, click that share button. Catrinas. And they have many, many shops. And of course, the town, as I said, is also known for its ceramics. And you can buy earrings, bracelets, and you can easily spend, I'd say, a good 3 or 4 hours just looking around. And you can see some of these are painted, some are not painted. In some shops, you can watch the artist, and there are the full-size Catrinas. Wouldn't you like to put one of those in your taxi with you for your ride home? It was really a good, very informative trip, and the prices were very affordable. Definitely worth the trip and a 3 or 4 hour stay and eat some enchiladas. We go live every Saturday at 10 a.m. Central Time. Come and ask your questions, leave your comments, get in on the fun. It's a family affair. Click that subscribe button and you'll get a notification. Thank you so very much for joining us today. This was a fabulous trip. It's a great one-day trip from Morelia. Take some cash with you and buy some Catrinas to go. We have many more videos to come. Click that subscribe button and I'll see you in the next video.